borrowed funds are not used for the purpose they are borrowed, it becomes an odious debt. It is not benefiting the public. Mm-hmm. There was a case in Mozambique. The Mozambique court, Mozambicans took a matter to court, and they got an order ordering the Swiss banks, which had lent the money, which didn't go to the public, to refund the money that the repayment had been done. International lenders are obligated to ensure that the money is used for the purpose it was borrowed, so that the public are protected. So it is all coming around to the enforcement of the law. It's all coming around to the enforcement of the law. If you don't enforce the law, the executive will borrow and use the money as they want. The executive will tramp upon people's rights, and it is, it's total impunity. The culture of impunity cannot be contained.
And you see, CJ, when you talk about odious debt and 48% of our overall budget being used to repay debt, there has to be a connection on what that means to Mwananchi.
Exactly.
Because at the end of the day, what you're being told is, even the leadership of the country says that we have to tighten our belts. But Kenyans are tightening their belts. They're being overtaxed, But we are not seeing the tightening of the belt when it comes to the executive and how that money is spent. We live in the same country where everybody else is tightening belts, but we are spending 8 million shillings every day to just move around the country. We are seeing the president spending close to 500 million in a trip because he's chartered a private jet. And when you pause and look at it critically, it is because there is what the law says, what must be done, and that is not being done. Is Parliament the weakest link in upholding the law and ensuring that on matters, especially when it comes to economy and how public funds are spent, that they do not sit down and do their job?
You've said it. Parliament is actually the weakest link. It's like when the parliamentarians get elected, all they think about is their welfare and not the welfare of their constituencies. Because if they were taking their roles seriously, they should be the first ones. Members of parliament should be the first ones to shout the loudest when the constitution is being violated. But we are saying, in fact, if anything, they are coming with all manner of arguments to water down the provisions of the constitution, which is extremely unfortunate. Extremely unfortunate. And that's where I'm also getting extremely concerned about the interpretations coming from our courts. The court should understand that they are the last line of defense in this country.
CJ, how would you rate how we've handled the education crisis that the country finds itself in today? Because we see students are speaking, we see schools going up in flames, but we've had a principal secretary who has been just thumping and not addressing the issues. Given a chance, how would you want these addressed?
Yes.